Minasan konnichiwa. So basically, there's an introduction video from us, delegates from 13 College UPM, University Putra Malaysia. So me, Sarah, and Razman will be the representative for our 13 College UPM to present for today. Yeah, it is a beautiful journey for us, for Malaysia, to come to Japan, to Kochi Prefecture, and begin this journey. So first of all, I would like to briefly talk about why did we choose International Field Science course 2017, and we joined this program because we are interested in Japan, mostly for the technologies and the management of the environment itself, because we find out that the technologies in Japan is very modern. And the second one, most of us would like to further our studies in postgrad, which is right now we are undergraduate student, and so this is one of the stepping stone for us before, and the experiences development before we further our studies in Japan. So when we arrive in Kochi University, we were welcomed very warmly by the students. Thank you. And yeah, next. Okay. This is the overview that we would like to present today. For the first one, we would like to talk about the first C. The first C, which is we would like to talk about the campus life, and the second one is culture in Japan, and the third one is college culture that we experiences throughout our stay in Kochi University for 12 days. So for the campus life, what we did learn throughout our stay in Kochi University. So for your information, we were basically from a different background of studies. Some of us are from forestry, some of us are from the cell biomolecular science, and statistic and food services, and etc. So basically, when we came here in Kochi University, we learned so many things. So for example, we did join the excursion within this area, Kochi University, and we learned about the agriculture. We did our practices in the Kochi University forest, which is we did the pruning and etc. And as you can see, throughout the excursion, we did also manage to visit the cutlery factory, which is, for me, this is my first time, and most of this is our first time we came to the cutlery factory. And also, we learned about the marine, which is out of our studies background. So that was interesting the most. So, the second C that we would like to briefly talk about is the culture in Japan. So, the beautiful culture that we have gone through, which is, first of all, the Japanese tea culture, which is actually, we were kidnapped by the Obachang on the day when we were visiting the Kochi Castle on the Sunday market, and we were experiences to drink the ocha, as you can see that, and the yukimochi, and it's very oishi, and it was a pleasure because this is our first time experiencing the Japanese tea culture, tea ceremony itself in Japan. So it's basically a new experiences for us, and then we also make mochi on the third day when we came here, and yeah, it's a good experience. So this is when we went to the Kochi city, and we go to the Sunday market, and we take a lot of pictures and buy souvenirs for our friends in Malaysia. So this is when we visiting the Geopark, Marutum Geopark, in Yeah, Kochi Castle. In the middle. Okay. And for your information, when we visiting the Umajimura village, that was our first time experiencing the taste of the yuzu. And then, even though we don't see the yuzu tree by ourselves, but then by tasting it, we also feeling so lucky. Okay.
Hello everyone. Next I'll be explaining about the college culture here in, here in Kochi University. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. So first I will talk about the food. We've tasted many kinds of food here. I put this first because it's very oishi. Shiratsudon. Oishi. We ate at the fish factory. And then we also made takoyaki and okonomiyaki, and that was yukimochi. And we were provided with bento meals, and we also had many types of meals at the cafeteria. Arigato, Okasan. We also had udon at, when we went shopping that day. This was ochati, and we also had sushi at our dormitory. So throughout this program, we learned one important value, which is friendship. Despite all of us come from different backgrounds, we still managed to sit here and talk with each other and make new friends. We eat together, we laugh together, we sleep together. Boys and boys. Gopi-san. Yes, we even learned many languages from Vietnam, Thailand, and Japanese. And we also tasted different foods from every country. Okay. 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 So we will play a video.